I Love Rock and Roll by Joan and Jett. Now, before we get going, please make sure you do have a copy of the PDF that you can see the tabs. If you need it, just drop me a WhatsApp or message me. And let's get going, assuming you've got the tab in front of you. We're going to focus first in what's happening with our fretting hand. It's actually a really easy riff to do. Basically playing mostly with only one finger. You can see my finger number 1 is actually numbered as well. And we're starting off fretting the 2nd fret on string 5 and 4. If your first finger touches more strings, that's quite acceptable because you're only meant to be playing strings 6, 5 and 4. So in other words, while you've got that first finger as just shown, you're playing that string, and that string, strings 5, 4 and 6, 6, 5 and 4, and it should be a double strum like this. Now, part of the success for this song over here is the silent gaps in between. So when you start off with the first double strum, you can hear that little quiet pause between this. Quiet. And to get that quiet, what I'm doing is I'm resting my second, you can see my fingers are numbered 2 and 3. I'm resting them on the top string. So as I strum, watch my finger, middle finger. It lies on the string. Be careful not to come down too hard, because if you do, that's obviously going to happen. So you relax a bit of pressure with the first finger and you let your second and third finger lie on the string. Okay, now once you've done that, you'll be looking at the first 2 single notes on the PDF, which is going to be an open 6th string. And notice that I'm not moving my first finger. That's part of the clue. Don't move finger 1. And then you're going to bring the middle finger in, and we're going to hammer on to the 3rd fret over there. Or you can actually pick it as well. So you can go, or you can go, the hammer on or the pick doesn't make that much of a difference for it. So you can decide to do this, and I'm going to change angle a bit there. And I'm going to play it first with the hammer on. There's the quiet. There's the hammer on. You can see I pick the top string and that hammers on there. Or I can pick both. So you can go and pick that string too. Pinch harmonics are obviously optional. Now once you've done that, you simply move your first finger down a string. Simple as that. You can see the movement was on string 5, now on string 4. And with that movement, your plectrum is coming down from strings 6, 5 and 4 down to 5, 4 and 3. So slow motion, everything up until now. Quiet. And you can see, or I hope you noticed rather, that your picking hand has to come down as well. Now back to our fretting hand for the next chord. Next up is a B power chord. I haven't really named the chords right now. The first was actually an E, the second was an A, and here comes the B. Okay, now the trick with the B is there's 3 ways to play it, but all 3 feature the first finger staying on fret number 2, 5th string from the bottom. We always count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. And you can put your pinky on string 4, fret 4, so it's fret and string 4, but it's flat. Or you can use your 3rd finger, or you can even use a combination of fingers 3 and 4. So this is my preference. Lots of guitarists prefer this, and almost an equal amount prefer that as well. So whichever one of those 3 work for you, that's cool. And you're going to strum it twice as well. Okay, and then after that, you go back to 0, 3, and remember all the 0, 3s we can hammer on, or we can pick, that's your choice, and you're back to the open E. So if I play it through super slow, I want you to notice that my first finger doesn't move much. It's really just going from here, down a string, and back. It's as simple as that. So let's get both picking and fretting hand into the picture again. And we're going to have something like this. I'm going to count you in, so if you want to play through with me, you can. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and... We got that. One more time. Just going to focus more to the fretting hand now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the first phrase. Now the second phrase starts off pretty much the same as the first one did. So you're going to start again with that E, and you go down to the A, and now comes the tricky part. There's 4 strums in a row going from the B, 1 strum, to the A, 1 strum. Notice the small movement as the first finger went down there from the B to the A. See the movement? And you finish on the E, which it goes back up again. So just watch the small movements for the first finger. And let's put those 4 strums together. B, A, E, E. And there you have it. And you wait. And then the riff comes in. Now I'm just going to take it the whole way through before I show you, before we do that part. Okay, so we're going to sit and get both left and right hand working. And let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 and 3 and 4, and then comes the riff. Now there will be 2 riffs of which I want to show you both. You will see on the PDF there's 2 phrases. The first one goes like this. Second one goes like this, which is simply the same thing but an octave higher. Okay, now the first one, you can choose which one you want to do. I've noticed most of the players prefer to do the first riff, but I like the second riff as well. They both sound pretty sweet to me. Okay, but it's really quite easy. Again, largely the first finger that's being used, starting on that 4th string in the 2nd fret. And you can do a pull off, pick, and then pull off. You can see the flick movement there. One more time. Pick, flick, and then pick. Tiny pause, open 5th, and then 6th string 3rd fret. So 1, 2, 3. Just watch that little pause between. So it's not one. It's not that. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Make sure you've got that pause in between there. Now the timing for the 2nd fret is also pretty cool, exactly the same actually. But now we start with fingers 1 and 3, so a little bit more finger use here. You're on 3rd and 5th fret on the 2nd string, pull it off, middle finger to the 3rd string on the 4th fret. That must be in a row, 1, 2, 3, and then you jump back a little bit on the 1st finger for the last 2 notes. So there you have it. As per tab, and you can hear the timing is the same as this. Simple as that. And for those that are a bit adventurous, you can even go as high as the 17th fret. 17, 15, you can do one more time onto the 16, and then do that as well. So you've got a bit of options over here. I didn't tab this one out, but if you want to, you can. Okay, we're going to play through everything now, and I'd strongly encourage you to sort of Google or Spotify I Love Rock and Roll by Joan, Jett, and then play along with the song, get to know the song, because the key to this song is the pauses, the silent gaps, which we also call rests in music. So if you're talking about a rest, it's that silent gap between notes. Make sure that's there. Okay, alrighty, are you ready? Everything now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and she sings. And then you got the riff, which also comes in there as well. But I want you to listen to the song. What you got so far in this video is everything you need to know to play I Love Rock and Roll besides the solo. We're not going to do it in this video. We're looking at more getting your first finger working, some basic open power chords. Open power chords being, what's the open E power chord, open A power chord. And these are all very, very commonly used chords. And then the B over here as well. So if you've got any questions, drop me a WhatsApp. I'll be happy to help. And I really hope you enjoyed I Love Rock and Roll. Have a stunning, fantastic week. Take care.